Good morning, crafters. It's Fiona Whitehead here from craftystamping.blogspot.com, and this is my first video of the new year. I'm sorry I've been a bit lapsed in getting back into the swing of things, and today I'm borrowing one of Sam Hammond Poodler's Flame boxes from 2013, I think, and I'm just updating it with some of our lovely Sale-a-bration Avant-Garden free stamp set. This is one of the ones that you can choose in the Sale-a-bration if you spend over £45. I love this set. I really love these flowers, although I'm not using those today. I'm using this blotchy one because I think it goes lovely with the Blossoms and Bliss design series paper, which happens to be my favourite paper. So there we go. I've done this one in mint macaron. I'm all about the blues at the moment, and it's not like me. I don't normally like blues, but I think I've just got the January blues. So these ones are in blues. You get, this is one sheet of cardstock, and Sam cleverly worked out that you get a box with a belly band and a spare bit for a nice card to go with it. So that's what I'm going to do today, but I'm going to choose different colours. So I'm going to use the other colours that come in the Bloom and Bliss, which are the sort of reds colours. And well, that could be spring-like as well, couldn't we? So we've got Sweet Sugar Plum and Rich Raspberry I'm using here. So we start off with our envelope punch board. That's what we're going to need today. Let me just move that stamp set over there. And as Sam explains in her video, you get your sheet of paper and we're going to cut it by 7.5 by 7.5, and you cut that way first and then cut that way. So I hope that's clear. And I've already done my cuts. So there's my piece of paper. And we're going to be scoring at 2 7/8. Doesn't matter which part of the world you're in, because the scoreboard has got it all as inches on here. So 2 7/8, or whatever, they're not inches, are they? Whatever they are, it's all on here. 2 7/8 punch and score, and shift it along to 4 1/8 punch and score. And then what we do is follow the score lines that we've done all the way across. So you don't need to measure again, just follow punch and score, follow, punch and score. I was going to try and do this video yesterday, but it was so dark here in the UK that it was just all shadows on my video. So I thought, well, I'll wait for a better day today. We woke up to a smattering of snow, not really enough to make a snowman or to write home about, but at least the light is a bit brighter this morning. Right, stop waffling. Round the corners with the corner rounder at the top, just because I like it too, and it does make it look pretty. There we go. And then all we're going to be doing, as in most boxes, let's fold and burnish all these lines first, because we are making a box and we want it to sit nice. This is the other beauty of the envelope punch board. You have your folding tool. What are these called? I can't remember. Oh, you can tell it's January, can't you? Oh dear. You all know what I mean. Now my paper keeps moving as well. Stick down there. Right. So we're going to be cutting these little edges here. Easy snip, 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 snip. There we go. I would use double-sided tape on this, but just for the video, I'm just going to use snail today, because it is a little bit quicker. And you know what's going to happen, don't you? My snail is going to run out. There we go. I knew that. And luckily, I have a spare. I'll just pop that out. And that's so easy. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Pop it on. Pop on. Look, simples, as they say. You go back down there. Simple, that's better. And just fold in your edges. Look, how simple is that? And you can use this box for anything. And now I've done a sort of pinky one, so it could be used for Valentine's with some chocolates in, or soaps, or bomb baths, or crafting treats, or little cards, anything you like. Fold it any way you like, and how to close it. I'm just going to close this one with a little bit of a glue dot, because I'm actually going to turn it over and decorate the other side. So let's just put a glue dot on there. There's one. There we go. Just pop that. It's only really I'm going to hold that today while I'm doing the rest of it for you. What we have also now is some designer series paper. And as I said, I've used the Blooms and Bliss. Love this. It's really pretty, isn't it? This piece of paper is 3 1/4 by 3 3/4. I'll put the other measurements on my blog because I can't think of what they are in centimetres. I'm an inches girl, as I think I've told you before. So simply, no, not that one, that's the old one. Simply stick this onto the paper using whichever side you want, but I'm going to use this one. And then when we cut our paper down, we got a lovely strip that we're going to use for the belly band. Now, if you're very bothered, you can actually score this, but I'm just going to fold it over and roughly guess where I want it to be. That looks about right. And I'm going to use just the snail for this for today, just to make it a little bit quicker for the video. So does anybody else get the January blues like me? I am glad that Stampin' Up have new catalogues that come out and Sale-a-bration and everything, because it really does boost a crafter when you think, oh, you know, what can I do when I'm bored and Christmas is gone and don't know how to get motivated, and you've got new stuff to play with. You know, how can you not get motivated with new stuff? So here, what I've used here is our stitched framelits. Love these. I don't have a lot of framelits, I must admit, but I love these, especially as I always used to do the little dots, you know, to pretend with a pen. So I don't. So I've used the two sizes there, and I've used Rich Raspberry and Whisper White. And I'm only using, at the moment, this stamp here. And I'm going to stamp it in the Rich Raspberry in the ombre. I still have one of the sets from years ago where Stampin' Up had all the different colours along there, and that was wonderful. I wish they'd bring that back out. I did enjoy that. Right, so easy stamping this one, just to ease us back into January. And there we are. How simple. Now you can overlay it as well with a different colour. Do it again. That's what I did on this one. You can't quite see it, but it has got mint macaron on top of the Island Indigo. Or this one I've done the dots in the Sahara Sand. This one I'm just going to leave plain, but obviously you can do whatever you wish. But, you know, you've still got to put a little bit of Wink of Stella on it just to make things sparkle. Because you've got to have a little bit of bling. So I'm just going to pop that on there. I'm not going to bother with dimensionals. But, you know, see, Wink of Stella. It's just marvellous, and it's just so subtle. That is then going to pop on there with a dimensional. I'm just going to pop one on. I'm going to pop it on the belly band so I make sure I get it on the right place. There we go. Now I'm also going to use the sentiment out of this set, which is Thanks for Being You. Make sure I've got the right one. And if I always have to remember to put my stamps back. I am not a very tidy crafter. I do get told off by my team leader. Well, not personally to me, but I know she doesn't like untidy crafters. So I'm glad she's not here near me, because she would go mad at how untidy I am. And I have lost a few stamps, but I always find them. So I'm very pleased I always find them. Anyway. This is the Thanks for Being You, which is just going to go along there on a little white strip. I haven't really done measurements for this. It's just work it out. Do your stamp and then cut it if needs be, because it will just fit on this little bit here. I'm just going to trim it down so that it fits, and I'm just going to do the edges, flag the edges, isn't that what it's called? I'll just flag this one because that other one's not going to be seen. And that's just going to sit just on there like that with a little bit of snail. Tuck it underneath there. That's just going to go on there, tuck it underneath. You could put some enamel dots or something else if you want to make it pretty, or some ribbon. And there's our little box, and then it'll slide off and you can put whatever you want on the back. Now also, we then are left with a piece of cardstock that we can make a card out of. I'm just going to round the corners of this cardstock as well, just for our little card. It's just the piece that was left over, folded in half. So let's just fold corner around the edges. And we have another piece of DSP here, which is going to fit just nicely on top. And another small piece, which is 3 inches by 1 inch. This is 3 1/4 by 3 3/4 again. That's just going to go down the middle like that, and it's just the reverse side. Make sure I glue on the correct side. I'm just going to pop that down there like that. I have another piece of our rich raspberry and the Whisper White, and we're going to stamp the flower stamp again. See, there we go. I've put that stamp down instead of putting it away. Put it away, Fiona, don't put it down, and then you'll always know where it is. This is my resolution for the new year, I think. Make sure I put things away. I'm going to use the ombre again. Take that off there. Just do a slightly darker one this time. Just moved it to the other side of the ombre pad. And just a bit sticky. And that's going to go on there. Again, you could do not brads, because we don't have many brads anymore, do we? Ribbon or enamel shapes or pearls. Bling with some rhinestones. I'm just going to use the Wink of Stella again. It doesn't show up so much really, does it, on camera or on when you take photographs? But it does when you've when you're looking at it in real. Oh yeah, there's a bit of a glimmer there, isn't there? Just see. Just going to pop a little piece of Whisper White on the inside, just to finish our card off. And let's do the thanks for being you inside. I'm sure we've all got thank you cards we need to send for after Christmas as well. And people just don't send enough thank you cards. I know they did I'm bringing birthdays back, but I think they should bring I'm bringing thank yous back. I have one little girl who's 4, who's my friend's daughter, and she's the only one who ever sends me a thank you card. She's sweet. Well, I know it's her mum that does it, but it's so nice to have them. Anyway, I'm digressing. So there we are. You've got a box and a card out of one piece. I hope you've enjoyed it and you like Avant-Garden as much as I do. See you next time. Bye.